Hey guys, it's my first official day in Paris. The lighting is shitty and there's nothing I can do about it, so deal with it. A couple of annoyances I would like to share with you. First of all, I thrifted these amazing pants, like top quality pants from this really expensive thrift shop in Amsterdam, and I thought I would wear them today to be a thrift goddess, but I had washed them when I was in Amsterdam and turns out they've shrunk, so that kind of sucked. If you know how to unshrink something, please let me know because I'm very upset about it. And then the other thing is kind of a whole bunch of things, because yesterday was hellish. Let me tell you about it. So my Flixbus from Amsterdam to Paris was supposedly leaving at 10:30 yesterday, but when I got there, I was really early, and I saw a couple of the Flixbuses coming by, but like they were all going to like places in Germany and stuff, and I was like, well, obviously, geographically speaking, none of those buses would be mine. But after 10:30 passed, I started to panic a little, and I was like, were one of those buses meant to be mine? Have I fucked up royally and missed my bus? No one else seemed to know. Everyone else was in the same boat as me. None of us knew what the hell was going on. I managed to strike up conversation with the only girl who got a message saying the bus was late, so the bus was 20 minutes late. That was fun. Then, a whole spicy 8.5 hours later, I arrived in Paris, and I thought, what the fuck? I arrived at about 8 o'clock, so I'd been traveling a very long time. Too long in my opinion. I was so tired. I just wanted to get out of there. I had to get on 2 trains to get to my right hostel, and it was stressful because I've never been to France before. I don't know how the systems work. It was very complicated. Thank goodness a lovely American couple helped me out without me even asking. They just saw me staring blankly at the train ticket screen and they were like, we can help you. It's not an American accent. They were just like, oh, let us help, and obviously I gave them my soul as thanks. Then I was chatted up by some really creepy old man in French on the train, which was obviously uncomfortable, not a great experience. Got to my hostel, was told I was at the wrong branch, and had to walk another like 10 minutes wandering around in the semi-dark trying to find my hostel. Got here, their card machine didn't accept my card for some reason, so they sent me off again to go find an ATM 10 minutes away to go draw cash. So anyway, it's been long, it's been shitty. I only went out to get food at like 10 o'clock last night. I didn't record any of this because I was just so stressed out and tired and frustrated and confused, so you missed out on all of that. But I went to McDonald's because I had nowhere else to go and my homing device just kicked in. And then just when I thought, with my earphones in, eating my chips in like the dining hall area of the hostel, I thought, okay, I'll be left alone now. I was immediately approached by the night manager who asked to borrow my charger because he had forgotten his at home. So clearly earphones mean nothing anymore. I was wearing them on the train, didn't stop that guy from talking to me the entire way. Anyway, hopefully today's gonna be better. We're gonna do some typical sightseeing. I'm gonna be completely by myself doing this. It's gonna be a solo trip because my friends are only arriving this afternoon, I think, so we can have fun together. Also at breakfast, the lady was very stingy with what we were allowed to have, and when I went to ask her for a cup of water, she was like, only 1 cup per person, and I was like, but you gave me a mug of hot chocolate which I haven't finished, I just want water. And she was like, oh, I guess I could give you another cup. Like, why would I want my hot chocolate cup filled with water? Then it would just be chocolatey water. That is disgusting. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. Anyway, the point of me starting this recording was to show you the layout of my bed. That little bed over there, that's mine. It also happens to be the only one without a charging port, so I'm currently sitting on some empty bed charging my phone because I need Google Maps. I don't know where the hell I'm going here. After doing some further research, it turns out the Eiffel Tower, along with most of the other big attractions, are a lovely hour walk away. It's either that or catching a train for half an hour, so a good half the time. Thinking I'm probably gonna walk just because I'd be able to see more and it would probably be good. And I can catch a train back when my legs stop working. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be walking. That's what's happening right now. We're walking. Okay, we're gonna walk an hour.
Magnifique. Magnifique. tellement chic d'être un loser. Magnifique. Magnifique. Toi-même tu sais, y a un truc. Ça te fait envie, ça te fait rêver. Tout ce qui échappe à ta logique. Les faux départs, les ratés. Le flou artistique. Tu te fais volontiers avoir.
So, I am back at the hostel. I'm so dead. Like, I cannot describe to you how dead inside I am right now. Very much so. I walked for about 7 hours. It's like 5:30 now, so I started at what, like 10? Yeah, pretty much 7 hours I've been walking. It's been hell. There was a certain part which you missed, like right after I saw the Eiffel Tower. There was like 1ish, and I started feeling incredibly dizzy and weak, and I think it was because like the heat, my extensive walking, and the fact I hadn't had lunch yet just like all added up, and I thought I was gonna faint, and it wasn't fun. So I ended up in a Starbucks, which is actually not what I wanted. I wanted to go to like a traditional cafe or something, but it's just what happened in my tunnel vision blur. I almost got hit by a car as well trying to get there, so that wasn't fun. Yeah, but anyway, and the guy there was really nice because I accidentally chose I thought it was a vegan wrap, but it wasn't. I chose a chicken wrap and I didn't realize, and before I opened it I realized, and I went and like was like, can I swap this? And he let me swap it for something that was more expensive, and he didn't make me pay the difference, which was really nice. So that was cool. I also went to see, after that, Notre Dame. The spire burned down, I think like 2 or 3 days ago. I can't remember the exact day. So that was interesting. And there was also some protest thing. Not a protest, it was, I think it was like priests and stuff praying. So they blocked off all these bridges that led to my final destination, to the hostel, and I just wanted to go home, and I couldn't because I had to like walk an extra like K1/2 because all the bridges were shut down. There were so many like news reporters and everything, just cameras flipping everywhere, those big fuzzy microphones everywhere, like all trying to get the priests singing, and it was like absolute chaos. I hated it. I was just like, need to get out of here, and I couldn't get out of there. There were just people everywhere. It was so packed, and that wasn't fun. It was kind of stressful. I never got to Sacre-Cœur because it was an hour walk away from where I was, and I was like, there is no possible way I can get myself to walk an hour there and an hour back without dying. So yeah, I decided to just come back here and go tomorrow. But all in all, Paris, or what I've seen of it so far, is pretty goddamn amazing. It's so beautiful. It reminds me a lot of London, just like that hustle and bustle, and like all the landmarks and everything. It's quite cool, like statues flipping everywhere for all these things that no one knows about. It's okay, that's a bit much, but anyway, but it is a lot busier, and I think that's probably just because it's holiday season, it's Easter, so that's why it's busier. But the streets were just like full of people. There were people flipping everywhere. It was a lot, but I enjoyed it. I had such a chill time. I do apologize. People walked in, things happened, I got distracted. It's a couple hours later. I would like to draw attention to the fact that my hair is so light now. Like, what happened? It's been 2 weeks since I dyed it. But anyway, what I was gonna say all those hours ago was there were all these people around the Eiffel Tower selling mini Eiffel Towers, and this one guy came up to me. He's like, oh, it's just €1, €1, and I was like, well, I have €1 in my pocket. It's not gonna break the bank. I'll get one for my mom because I know she loves those kind of things and she'd appreciate it. So I was like, okay, I'll get one. And he kept calling me Lady Gaga as well. Not sure how to take that, but I was like, okay, thanks. And instead of just giving me one, he gave me an entire handful. So I have 6 little Eiffel Tower thingies, keychain things, for €1, which is pretty decent. I'm not complaining at all, but I'm just not entirely sure what to do with it. I'll give one to my mom, one to my brother, and I'll keep one. What the hell am I gonna do with the other 3? I have no idea. Most of my friends have already been to Paris and they won't give a shit about this little keychain, so yeah, not entirely sure what to do with them. They're kind of useless to me, but it was really sweet of them, so But Paris in general is really amazing. It's kind of like a French London. I love it so much. It's just got such a good vibe. Other than that, I'm kind of going out with friends just now, but I did find this part of the hostel, which I hadn't seen before.
Quand j'étais petite, je me taisais comme une fleur. J'adorais les mythes, mais tous ces mots m'en faisaient peur. J'adore mon poisson rouge, il m'apaise jour et nuit. Il tourne en rond pour moi, et je m'en tais rien que pour lui.
Hi there. So it's been a hot minute. I haven't like even spoken to you today, I don't think. But basically all I did was I went to Sacré-Cœur, which was pretty great, but it was really hot. It was an hour walk there. It was like midday, like 27 degrees. I was sweating profusely, and then I had to walk up all these stairs to get to the top, and it just destroyed my soul. It really was exhausting, so I was kind of in a bad mood, but I tried to appreciate it and try to enjoy it, so yeah, that was okay. Then I had to go all the way back another hour, and I met up with some friends, and they kind of like showed me around, which was quite nice. They kind of told me some history and showed me some like less touristy places that are really good to go to, so that was nice, and it was so nice to see them again, so that was pretty cool. We tried to find ice cream, did not work out, very unsuccessful, very bummed about that still. And then because there are these strikes going on in Paris, a bunch of the metro stations were shut down for a certain period of time, and they turned out to be like the exact ones I needed to get to the hotel to get to my host family. So I kind of had to go in like a zigzag pattern around Paris. I must have taken about 4 or 5 different trains. It was incredibly stressful for me. I hated it. I carried my bag up and down like a bajillion stairs. After the Sacré-Cœur stairs, I could not. My arms are exhausted. I'm so done. I honestly thought I was gonna faint a couple times because I haven't eaten dinner yet, so yeah, not great, not really good. I'm really tired, and then I had to like kind of fake it for the kids, so I had to like pretend to be really energetic and like whatever, and get them to bed and everything because the parents are out tonight. So now I can just be miserable and exhausted, but it's been a really good day. I make it sound like it's been really awful, first world problems. That's the first time I can say that. Yeah, it's been pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was really great. I'm really bummed because like tomorrow's my last proper day in Paris. We leave at like 3 o'clock tomorrow, so that's gonna be kind of sad. I really enjoyed here. I love it so much. Yeah, I just can't believe my time's over already. I feel like I've just like gone here, and I guess also because like my holiday's over and it's back to work, back to Luxembourg. As much as I enjoyed Luxembourg and whatever, there's nothing to do there, like nothing. And I've enjoyed being in different places and exploring and being like in such international areas. I have no plans for tomorrow, no idea what the hell I'm doing. May meet up with some friends, may just wander around aimlessly, Lord knows, but we'll explore the whole thing together. Good morning. It's my final day in Paris. What was really great was the family gave me pretty much the whole day off until we leave back for Luxembourg. So it's nice, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. I can't meet up with my friends again because, well, first of all, they're too far away, and second of all, it's Easter, so they're doing some big couple-hour-long churchy thing, which I'm not into, so yeah. I think I'm probably just gonna wander around a bit and explore this area, and then maybe go chill in a park and literally just read and watch series and whatever, because I literally don't know what else to do. I feel like I've already done all like the main attractions. I've seen everything. I don't feel like having a hectic touristy day. So yeah, that's my plan for today. I'm literally just gonna chill. Also, I was up until like 2:30 last night, so I'm really tired because the family only got back at like 1:30, and then I still had a shower and get myself ready for bed and whatever. So, and then the kids of course woke up at 7, so that was a really great time. I am gonna stop rambling now.